No one gets put on a pedestal.
They taught me a lot of life skills that I use even to this day.
Welcome back to Talk Back for Teens. I'm Shantara Randall, and today we have with us youth organizers from Teen Empowerment. So we wanted to talk to you guys about the job initiatives that you guys are going to be doing. Won't you talk about how it would feel for young people to be able to have jobs all year round and not just over the summer or not just for a few months?
I would say it would be like a chain reaction. Everything that's going on now in the community, it's a lot of ups and downs that the community has. So I believe that if everyone had a job, which would be great, it would get people off the streets. It would change people's mentality about what they should do to get money, and the things that they go through, that they will have to go through to get it, and all the consequences that can happen from trying to get it the wrong way. So yeah.
So when we think about youth jobs or jobs that young people often go after, where are these jobs located?
In the suburbs. Those jobs, most of the jobs that hire teens are hard to get to, especially in our intermediate area, the southwest area of Rochester. All the jobs are in Henrietta, Greece, and things like that, and we have to take the bus, we have to find a ride to get out there, and some people's parents don't have cars and things like that, they can't catch the bus all the time to go to work, so it would be harder for them to get to those jobs, so it would be better if we had jobs in our community. That way it would be easier for them to get to. It would be like, it'll just be way better, and it'll get a lot of people off the streets and just doing crazy stuff and get them working and doing something positive and productive with their time.
Statistics say that having a job as a teen would increase the amount of you make as an adult, and then not having a job as a teenager would also decrease the amount you would make for 10 years as an adult. So it's very important that youth do have jobs, and it's actually very beneficial to have something that's not just seasonal but year-round.
Now, I know you guys are still brainstorming what you want to do to carry out this initiative, but can you give our viewers a sneak peek as to what you guys have been brainstorming so far, or some of the ideas you have come up with so far?
Do surveys with of people that's hiring, and then we're gonna do surveys for the teens that applying for our about jobs, and we basically about to do stuff like that.
Okay.
Open up to the community so other people don't have to, I would say. We're going to take the initiative to see who is hiring teens in the community, and if they're not, do they have any small jobs or something that'll put money in people's pockets. We also are out just like Dad said, we doing surveys just to figure out what will really go on pertaining to jobs in the community.
Tori, at Teen Empowerment, you had like some really cool ideas as far as like logos and things of that nature. Won't you talk about it a little bit?
Just to piggyback off of what they were saying, we're doing surveys, we're doing meetings with business owners to get them would they hire youth, and if so, what would be the age limit and things like that. We're doing all kinds of stuff, forums and things like that to get youth and business owners together to see, how could these youth could be hired, what are they qualified for, or things like that, so that business owners could really wake up to, youth need jobs. It's not just adults need jobs too, but it would be better for the youth to get those jobs. So we reach out to the business owners and to the youth also to let them know that these jobs are available when they become available. That's our goal.
What kind of businesses are you reaching out to?
Our local businesses in our community around us. We have the Boys and Girls Club that we would reach out to, the library, hair salons, all types of stuff. Places that will be easy for us to get to in our intermediate community.
And it sounds like you guys are, kind of like advocates for your age demographic, and you possibly finding job in areas that most teenagers would never even think to look.
About.
So I think that's great.
Do you feel like you're giving a voice to your community in some way?
Definitely. Just being in the Southwest community, you look back in the days, like you had the Clarissa Street Festival that used to really drive. Like the Southwest community used to really be like this art type community, and they used to really strive. And you look at it now, and now it's just really dead, and just like the arts and the music and stuff and that culture is just dead. And so I feel that's working at T, we were trying to revive just the aspect of the arts and the culture and stuff like that.
So, I mean, a lot of organizations want young people to volunteer, and I know at Teen Empowerment, you all get paid to do what you do. You get paid to speak on the issues and take action steps for the issues. Why is it important, or why was it important to you to be able to have a job, to be able to work within your community?
I think it's important because it keeps us out of trouble, and it give us that money to buy things that we need instead of keep asking our parents for money. And most of the parents nowadays, like single moms and single dads, don't have it to give to you and like provide all the things that you want, like the little gifts that you want, like the sneakers and the hats and the clothes that like necessarily need but you want. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important to have a job because it keeps us out of trouble and keeps our mind focused from having a job, having that steady income. Like don't make you want to go out and rob or do anything stupid to get money. So I think it's important to have a job as a youth.
To me, it's good to have a job inside the community because it gives you opportunity to work with your community. Everybody talks about what needs to happen, but nobody's taking their steps to do it. So having a job that's in the middle of what they call the hood, it helps out. And daily you see people that you'll never expect to come in and talk, and everybody has problems, you know what I'm saying? And just to see that somebody's there and somebody cares, it's wonderful to me.
To you guys, or to you even, is this going to be an issue that you're just working on for this year or just for a few months? Or what do you see as like the long term of this, initiative that you guys have going on?
We want to see everybody have a job.
Everybody got jobs.
We would love to see everybody have a job. But it takes steps. You got to start somewhere. So right now, TE is an ongoing organization. Even if we don't work for TE next year, it's going to be open. People are going to get hired. So, the next group will, piggyback off what we've done. Not to say like they're second or anything, but like we start something, and they continue it on. And in years to come, it just keeps, on in a cycling effect.
Yeah, so this group is really laying the foundation. They're like the pioneers. So like this is really them creating, brainstorming, trying to come up with what can be done about jobs within the Southwest community. And eventually, within the next couple of years or so, it'll grow and we'll be able to have websites that list the jobs that are hiring young people. We'll know why jobs don't want to hire young people and see what we can do about that. So this group is really like at the beginning stages with working on this jobs initiative. So it is an ongoing process.
You got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere.
I just wanted to say, because we are a group and, it's a time period, we are always welcome to come back. I just wanted to add that. Like, it's people from years before I even thought of Teen Empowerment that comes back and wants to help us with what we're doing. So even if it's next year and you don't get to come back, you are always welcome. Because when I first came in, they were like, once you're a part of TE family, you stay a part of TE family. So I just wanted to say that.
That's awesome.
This Friday, actually, we have an event coming up. It's actually a little brunch we're putting together for the youth. And just to keep going on with this mentality that we have to get jobs for teens. So if you guys want to come out, find us at 392 Genesee Street, around the corner from that. Yeah.
Right by Empire.
Right across the street.
So along with this initiative, it sounds like I'm hearing, along with this initiative that you guys have going on, you also have other events, like I know someone spoke to earlier, that you guys use to still continue to bring in youth, continue to educate them on many other issues that you still have in your community, even though this is one that you're particularly focusing on, correct?
Yeah, we create creative ways to bring teens together other than the fight outside or, other than a battle of what's between gangs or, things that teens like other than that. Teens like music. Teens like, you know, well, some teens like, you know, poems. So, you know, just like someone spoke on earlier, that we had an open mic night. It was a great balance of teens and adults. Teens came out. Some teens spoke. It gave teens the opportunity to speak, and some teens that have the opportunity to speak don't really speak because of what their peers may think. And that place like was just rumbling with teens that, you know, wanted to speak. You would see people that didn't even have a piece, and just, you know, like, okay, I saw him speak, so maybe I do have something I want to say. So like it opens up doors for teens to say things that they want to say, because a lot of people fear their peers and, like, you know, what their peers going to say about what they can do. Like, oh, I don't think that's nice, or, you know. So it opened up doors for a lot of that.
I have a question for you guys. How hard is it, because, you know, we were in high school once, and we kind of know what some of the challenges that you guys face. How hard is it to get teens on board, living in a society now where they watch a lot of things on TV, or, you know, they want to be cool, they want to be with the in crowd, and a lot of the values and a lot of the things that you guys are portraying with your with teen empowerment, you know, might not always be seen as the cool way to go. How do you guys handle that?
From my point of view, it's very hard because most teens just don't want to look at it like they're not cool. So it's hard for me. Like, I try to find the people that do care, but honestly, I got to start outreaching to the people that don't care, because they have to see it from other people's point of view than from their point of view. So
To me, it's very hard because people worry about getting stereotyped. What group they hang out with. I mean, every day I see is how your hair is, how this is, how that is, and to see a movement, it takes a lot, but to me, baby steps make the bigger picture. And to just even come up to a person and be like, well, come out to teen empowerment, it's people that you wouldn't even expect to come out. So, I mean, like I said before, it's a wonderful feeling to even just be able to outreach, to even talk, to even hear somebody else's side to what you go through every day. To me, that's it's an empowering feeling.
Definitely.
I just wanted to add that I agree that it could be hard to get people of our age to come out and do things that we do, but, you know, sometimes I look at the people that I know and people that I can interact well with and I can talk to and get to them, and, you know, hey, we're having this such and such at Teen Empowerment, you know, you should come to our event, and then they start talking to other people because they don't want to go by themselves. Oh, you want to come with me? So they get people to come with them, and, you know, we just attract this crowd, and sometimes it could be people that I don't even know walk in there, come with people that I do know. So it's hard, but once you look at other ways to get about it, like, you know, you can tell somebody that you know, and then they can, you know, tell them, like, you know, tell your friends, bring people with you, you know, speak out about how you feel about this situation and things like that. So I just think it's all about who you know and how you interact with people.
That's great.
I want to touch upon your point, because you said, you know, a lot of times in school people are worried about, you know, how your hair is or what kind of crowd you hang out with. How do you guys within Teen Empowerment kind of help to dispel that, you know, that it doesn't really, you know, maybe the biggest thing isn't who you're hanging out with or the way your hair looks today, but how do you try to instill in other teens these, like, goals and values that you all are learning?
It's a leadership, bro. Everybody isn't a leader in every way. But, I mean, if it's, like Tori said, if it's people that you know, it's people that they know. And you can talk to these people, and they're going to talk to somebody else, because everything travels by word of mouth, just like if somebody fought yesterday. You're going to know by tomorrow, you know? So I feel like there's a lot of leaders in our community, but people use their leadership in the wrong ways. You know, instead of telling people, you know, it's an event at Teen Empowerment, you're like, okay, yeah, it's about to go down after school, you know, 3 o'clock. So I feel like people need to use their leadership to a smarter degree and just speak out, because if our community came together, I mean, it wouldn't be a need for this conversation. So,
Good point.
I think that looking at you guys too, like, you guys are a very diverse set of people. Like, y'all not all from the same background. Y'all, and a lot of y'all didn't even know each other before y'all started working at Teen Empowerment. And so how does that work with like being able to like to dispel those different stereotypes from people from different types of groups and stuff like that? So I want you guys to really talk about that. Like, what does Teen Empowerment do? What do you guys do to make sure that when people come to Teen Empowerment, they feel welcome no matter what background or what group they're from?
We have someone coming into Teen Empowerment. Me personally, we greet them and make them feel welcome. We don't look at them up and down and judge them and secretly whisper about them and things like that. We make them feel like their voice is valued, especially at our open mic now. We had people. We gave people the opportunity to come to get up to the mic and speak about anything. They didn't have to do a rap or a poem or something like that. They could do anything. Just talk about how they felt their experience at being at Teen Empowerment that night or anything like that. Yeah.
And I just want to say I feel like that's great because pretty much what you're saying is that you guys create an environment for them to feel welcomed. And most times, like you guys said, that's the first step. Once they feel welcome, then they may come back another time and give a comment. And then the next time, maybe applying for a job at Teen Empowerment. So there's kind of that cyclical effect. I think that's great.
Just like another thing, like we at Teen, we just support people being ambivalent. Like we try to let people know that like the issues that you guys are facing now, like what seems so important and now isn't going to be important 5, 6, maybe 10 years down the line in your future. Worrying about who has the latest whatever isn't going to be what gets you into the college that you need to get into to better your future. So we try to let when people come in, we try to let them know that stuff that you're worrying about now really isn't something that you should be worried about. You should be more focused on your books and getting an education and bettering yourself for your future rather than worrying about who has the latest what and who just fought and this, that, and the third. You got to get your priorities straight. That's like one of the biggest things that we promote here at Teen Empowerment.
And that is such a, like you said, such a leadership kind of quality and such a, a very mature way of thinking. And it just proves to show that, what Teen Empowerment is doing is really helping all of you because you're all standing up here, sounding so articulate and, really speaking about things that are true. Because when you get in college, like we're in, like, who fought in high school or how your hair looked, it really doesn't matter. And I think it's just such a positive thing that you're trying to, go out into your communities and really send that message to other teens.
I want you guys each to tell us a little bit about what kind of skills or what kind of unique flavor, so to speak, you guys bring to the group. Yeah. And I want you guys to start off by saying, I'm Teen Empowerment because.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I bring deeper meaning and creativity to Teen Empowerment.
I'm energy and a good vibe.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I bring the truth and experience.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I am an empowering teen with creativity.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I bring that heat, that flavor, that style, that creativity, the wit. I can go on for days. I'm just Teen Empowerment because I'm here. Like I got a lot of stories and views to show you, and just like everybody else, we need a voice.
Definitely.
To me, I'm Teen Empowerment because I bring diversity, and I don't know what's the word to say it for, but I've been through it, so I want to say hope.
Definitely.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I have a story to tell, and I feel like other people can relate to my story, and I can help them with their story, telling their story.
I'm Teen Empowerment because I bring energy and I'm fun, mostly. So.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here. All these Teen Empowerments because.
All right. This is Talk Back for Teens. I'm your co-host, Bernard Rogers.
And I'm your other co-host, Olivia Harrison.
And I am the guest co-host, Shantara Randall from Teen Empowerment.
And this is Talk Back for Teens.
Well, I look forward to seeing you again. I was like,
Turn up.
Oh, yeah. You got it. Just do it again. I want to be on the camera with them.
starts to cry. The feeling of getting older, realizing he doesn't.
That was funny.
We are the highest buildings. Watching the cars crash in the street. We are the highest buildings. We're fighting it hard. I'm in love with a science dog. I'm getting high on your science dog. You're spinning me out.
What did I say? What did I say?
That was fun. It's okay. I think we're used to doing the other one first.
Yeah, I was like.
Turn up.
Inside the fire and burning.
Hi, my name is Olivia.
The
I'm
man
your
with
host today.
matchsticks mends his
Oh,
own.
my turn.
Trying to find a reason for why his life burnt out so fast. We were the growing city. We were untouched by the winds and the rain. We were the growing city. I'm finding it hard. I'm in love with a science dog.